So once again, I will be quick today. I got no time for recording anything. Well, actually, I do have time, so that's why I doing it right now. I just don't have enough time for longer video, so I will maybe reading something. Well, read a book again about cat dao. Oh fuck. And by the way, I also have to practice guitar too. Gotta lock it in. Hello. Hello. So we gonna talk today. Ah, You know, it's funny how we can easily talk about something in your mind, but when it comes to speaking out loud and speaking to someone else, it's all gone. Yeah, you just standing there and looking extremely incredibly stupid, look like really dumb. Why? Why is that? Oh yeah, I already talked about it. I already know the answer, so okay. Nature and regional cultural nuance in Central Vietnamese lyrical Gayao. Let me. I will fix this. Mm. Just slow it down with this angle, so I didn't look so big. I'm not a big one. What I'm talking about right now. What I'm saying. Hmm. Objective and scope addressed in the book. Research objectives. The fundamental task the fundamental task of this book is focused on clarifying the manifestation of nature in Central Callao on the basis of this of distinguished on the basis of distinguish between the concept of nature from the natural perspective and nature from the artistic or spiritual perspective. Its manifestation is observed and identified from three different perspectives. A. The nature in Central Callao as a reflection of the nature of the wait. Nature in Central Callao as a reflection of the nature of the nature of the central region. This may be called the natural manifestation of nature. That is, nature in Callao considered from the natural perspective. To carry out its task, to study will examine to carry out its task, the study will examine the presence of scene, will examine the present of scene of the sky, scene of the land, scene of the sea, and the world of plants and animals in Central Callao. Nature in its relationship with human life, in other words, nature as a real natural phenomenon, existing objectively, and how it appears in productive labor, in daily activity, and in the emotional life and perspective of central peasants. This is an examination of nature from the cultural perspective. C. Nature as a sign, as an artistic means of Callao. Here the study will examine form in which nature appears in central Callao is most of extinct of extinct of existence is mode of is mode of existence in the form of imaged artistic figures and symbols, as well as the system of names that constitute the linguistic phase of nature. This may be called the aesthetic manifestation of nature, the manifestation of nature, and as it appears from the artistic perspective. In addition to describing and identifying the manifestation of nature in central Callao, the study also attempts to point out several characteristics of the cultural region as reflected in Callao image and artistic figure. The distinctive feature of landscape and living organisms, as well as the way of life and custom associated with them, elements that have element element elements that have contributed to shaping the local color, coloration of central Vietnam. Central Callao. Central Callao. Central Vietnamese Callao. Pass. Chapter 1. Overview of cultural regions and the research history of nature in Vietnamese Callao. 1. The issue of cultural regional division. The topic nature and regional cultural nuance in Central Vietnamese lyrical Callao is inherently linked to the concept of cultural regions and subregions, a subject widely addressed by scholars of cultural and folk literature. In the book Vietnam, Cái nhìn địa văn hóa Việt Nam, a geocultural perspective, Professor Trần Quốc Phượng argued that Vietnam is a nation stretching from north to south, encompassing diverse ecological zones. Since the natural, social, and historical conditions of these regions vary, cultural characteristics as inseparable inseparable. 7 minutes. Inseparable. Cultural characteristic as inseparable from spatial attribute, geographical uniqueness, and local natural condition. He writes, culture is an entity that evolves across space and time. From a temporal perspective, Vietnamese culture is a historical process governed in its own laws of development. From a spatial perspective, it manifests across different regions, land, and territories. Okay, change 1. Change another one. I also write a song. I'm not really write it. I actually give it to Gemini, the AI, and I write down the whole lyric, but I'm not change it into like I'm not rewrite it. I'm not make it from a whole paragraph into a song. I'm not doing that. I write a first draft of a whole paragraph, and then I give it to Gemini, who is rewrite it. rewrote it and make it become a song lyric, a song lyric, a song lyric. So here is the song. It's a rock song. I can't sing it right now. I actually there is not have does not uh, did not come up with any sound, any rhythm yet. Oh, just a little bit of rhythm, but basically not so much. So I can sing it. I cannot sing it right now. But anyway, this is the song. The title, Magic Powder. It's not about cocaine. It's not about drunk. Back at it again this morning, clutching that plastic cup. Icy, dark, and dangerous. I just can't give it up. I'm the kind of person who skips the wine, the smoke, and beer. Don't even say milk tea. That's a hard no here. But set but set that cup before me and my logic shut right down. My pulse started hammering somewhere above the clouds. That kind of secret hiding in the cheap black roots I buy. Like the old school Coca-Cola with the extra spark inside. There is a magic powder in the bean keeping me electrified. Oh yeah, let me read this again. Like the old school Coca-Cola with the extra pop inside, there is some magic powder in the bean keep me electrified. She scooped the sugar heavy sweet that and little. She scooped the sugar heavy sweet and little dose. I feel that fire in my gut turn me half to ghost. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. But I want more and more, even though you hospital, even though you have hospitalized me twice. Twice. Yeah, I'm addicted to the shaking, to the bitter sugary vice. You are the poison that I crave. I never think twice. My upper stomach scared a reminder of the HP war and the zero tea and hot brews that I don't drink anymore. I'm a clean living saint. I have cut the sugar to the bone, except for this black liquid sitting on its plastic throne. It whispers, I can hear you while you're tearing me apart. The most beautiful disaster, the heaviest weight in my heart. I see the hospital's door. I see the hospital. I see the hospital door again swinging open wide. One more sip, and I got nowhere to hide. Wait, everything I'm singing, every many word I say, it's just the caffeine talking, leading me astray. I'm drinking down the water, a gallon to survive, flushing out the magic, just to stay alive. Drawing out the madness, clearing out the system. The cage is open, but I'm still locking in. But I want more and more. Give me more and more. What is it again? More and more. Da, 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 da. Me twice, even you hospitalize me twice. I. Ui. So there is one sentence that I can sing with right now. No other place could make it. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. Could give me this kind of taste. Hey. Scoop, shook, sweet, and little dose. I feel the fire in my gut, hurt me, have to go. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No, 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 no. Da, 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 da. No other place could give me that kind of taste. No other place could give me that kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. Oh, but I want more and more, even though you hospitalize me. But I want more and more, even though you hospitalize me twice. Oh, not like that. Even though you hospitalize me twice, honey, time. Yeah, I'm the beat, sugary fries. Was in that tray, I'm never think twice. Back at it again this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back at it again this morning. Look at that plastic cup. Back at it again this morning. Back at it again this morning, clutching that plastic cup. I see dark and dangerous, I just can't give it up. I'm the kind of person who skip the wine, the smoke and beer. Don't even say milk tea. That's a no here. That's a hard no here. But set that cup before me and my logic shut right down. My purse. Oh God. My pearls. Post. My posts are hammering somewhere above the clouds. What kind of secrets hiding in the cheap black brew I buy? Like the old school Coca-Cola with the extra spark inside. There's some magic powder in the beans keeping me electrified. Like the old school Coca-Cola with the extra spark inside. There's a magic powder in the beans keep me electrified. She scooped sugar, heavy sweets, and little dose. I feel that fire in my gut, on me had to go. No other place could give me this kind of taste. No other place could give me this kind of taste. Oh, but I want more and more. Even though you hospitalized me twice, yeah. I'm addicted to the shaking, to the bitter, sugary vice. You're the poison that I crave. I'm never think twice. Oh God. Okay, that's all for today. Bye bye, Mimi.